disappoint.
10 grand to make some cheese, folks. And I can't carry it all because it's too heavy. I may have miscalculated a bit here. Right, I can put some on the horse, and that's okay. What I need to do is drop this on the floor. Unless my horse will come here. Will she come in? No, she's not going to come in there. Right, let's see how this goes. This is going to be a very expensive experiment. Right, drop that. Where's she gone? I hear a horse somewhere. I can't see it, though. Is she outside the... Ah, here she is. Right, saddlebag. You can carry 50 kilos. Let me get the... Yeah, let's put the whole bucket of milk on there. She's a bit over, but I think she can still move at that. Give me that expensive stuff. Oh, there's 28? Oh, I thought I was buying 10. Oh, that explains why it got so heavy and so expensive. Whoops. Never mind. Right, let's go back to base. I should have paid closer attention to that. Was there something else? I was going to look for eggs, but no, they're not doing them in the quantities I need. So that would be a possibility. Mass chicken and geese farming. However, to do that, I need to extend the size of extend the population of the village, because everyone's got a job at the moment, and for every hut, I need another farmer. I don't have the capacity spare, and to get the capacity for that, I need to then grind a load of experience out by doing quests at the moment, because the King's Quest isn't available, or the King's Challenge, or whatever it's called. Yeah, my horse might be slightly overloaded. Can I not sprint while it's overloaded? Oh, well. So yeah, you can see how everything fits together in like a tricky sort of grind. And the fact that it takes one farmer, all they do is they tend 10 or 12 chickens. That's not a very efficient use of labour, in my opinion. Still got those pretty skies. The other question is, will I be able to walk out of the kitchen with about 50 units of cheese on me? And how long will it last before it goes off? Oh, hang on. Can I reach? No. Not getting off the horse, just to have a drink. Was that the kitchen? Right, that is. I'm going to have to do this in stages, aren't I? Let me see. It's a shame I can't like put it on the tabletop to work with. So a bucket of... That's what I need first. I've got 28. Right, okay. So I'm going to... Cauldron? Other... What? Craft. 280. I'm guessing this is like cottage cheese. What is quark? It's some sort of cheese product, isn't it? How do I hold the controller when the stick that controls the camera is way too high? What, on the Xbox thing? I don't really have an issue with that. I guess it depends on the size and shape of your hands, so everyone's going to be different. I think that's why some people prefer like PlayStation controllers to Xbox ones and vice versa. Yep, that's a little bit heavy. So, this weighs an impressive Oh, not as much as I thought, actually. It weighs the same as... Hang on a second. So I bought buckets. Yep, I've got 28 buckets. And that's where the weight is coming from. I'm going to have a load more in a minute as well. Let me go and throw some buckets in here so at least I can move. Should probably have looked at what the experience was for doing that. We'll have a quick check. I think I remember vaguely where it was. Technology, production. Okay, I think that moved us on a bit. Yeah, that looks to have moved us on a little bit. Let me go and see what the rest of this cheese industry is going to be like then. And of course, I haven't got as much, so... Take that. Take that. Take that. And... I can get 220 cheeses. That is insane. We might have found our mass production option here. How much can I carry now? Was it 80 kilos? With all the backpacks and stuff? And the perks from whichever skill tree it is. Okay, we're not moving anywhere with that. What have we got? We've got food. So we've got... even if I sold all those, they're not going to get the money back, are they? I mean, I probably need to. So doing that is not worthwhile. Let's just see what we got XP-wise, though. I suddenly thought it got up huge. That was optimistic. So I think it got us about 400 points. At the cost of 10,000 coins. Minus what we'll get for selling that cheese back. And we've got some buckets. Wow. So... if I could afford to do that 5 times over... I would get to Workshop 3, which would give us access to a load of rubbish. An absolute load of rubbish. So there's nothing new. That's what annoys me. We get to this, and I'm pretty sure building wicker baskets, maybe wooden wheels, they might be good. But I can't see there's a whole lot of XP involved in that. Yeah, what was my weight limit, by the way? It is 80, so you can carry... I think I can go 130 before it goes into the red. So let me throw... That's not a whole lot. Let me throw that on the floor. I don't want this food to be on the floor, do I? Let me throw the buckets on the floor, in fact. Because if the food's on the floor when the season ends... Drop that. It spoils a whole lot more, but if it's in the food storage, it'll be fine. So let me pick that up. I know I'm carrying too much. We're going to go and sell this in a minute. So put this in here. Even the quark sells for a little bit. We'll put that in there. So 220. If that's selling for 100 each. Just a minute. 100 each? No, it'll sell for 50 each, won't it? So 220 times 50. Oh, that's my money back. Yeah, I have miscalculated that. As well as the profit from the... If that's what we actually get for selling it, that would be fantastic. As well as the profit from all the buckets that we're going to store up here. Okay, I need to reconsider this. The cheese business might be the business to go into after all. How many buckets do we have? Lots. Does it have... Where will the soured milk and stuff go then? Or maybe they're not producing it yet. Let me see what I've got in the old... cattle. I've got 3. So I do have a cow and 2 calves. So I'm going to guess that they were not producing any milk yet. I am producing... I am producing milk at the rate of 0.79 buckets a day. We don't have the best farmer in there, of course. But it is what it is. And of course, we need more cows. So buying the stuff looks like it might be viable here, actually. Okay, let me put that away. I don't like wasting torches. I shall go to bed. We shall wake up in summer. We'll get the harvesting done. Let's put in third-person mode for this. What happens if I put a torch on there? That looks better. Do you like the trail of sparks? That's kind of nice. And they do. The sparks respond to how fast you're moving. Alright, nice. I like that. Good touch. I have a house somewhere. There it is. I had to put torches outside so I could find it in the dark. Production values seem awful low to be able to make the tech levels as a way to increase production at all. It's just a massive grind. A massive, massive grind as far as I understand. And people have complained about it before. I did wonder, as it's been several months, whether it's was still the issue. I thought maybe it's been patched and adjusted and altered. I don't think it has, by the looks of that. Which is a bit of a shame. But I guess it is what it is. The best bet is to get your staff producing lots of raw materials, and then you go in and get huge stacks of materials, and then go and create something with them. That seems to be the most effective way of just hugely grinding it up. I can go and mine loads of stuff. I can get quite a bit of stuff by manually mining. It's just slow. Is this stuff ready? Looks like it is. Not that one. 4, 3, 6, 5. Do I not have a scythe? Bound to anything? Bronze scythe. I guess not then. Put it on 8. So yeah, I was trying to look for some product that was massively easy to produce or cheap and give a ton of experience. But I haven't managed to find anything that fits that just yet. Oh, look at that. Pro scything. Farming simulator. Eat your heart out. I can let the farmers do this, but the reason I do it is because I've got some perks that give me like quite a bit of extra crops for harvesting. I wonder if farmers' skill, their individual skill, makes any difference on this. Actually, you know what? I can reassign my people now, because now that I can do like an... Oh, look, all the pears and stuff are ready as well. Nice. Now I've got the proper chill-out music playing. Yes, what was I saying about production? See, I've had people producing linen cloth and threshing the flax and stuff, because when you have to do it one at a time, it takes ages. Now that we can do a stack of like 1,000 in one go, I don't need people producing that. I can set them off to doing other jobs, which might be more productive. We'll have to see. Yeah, they have streamlined things a bit. I mean, that's an option. You've been able to turn that option on for a while, where you produce like a huge stack of oh crap, it's bust. Go get some more. Where you produce a huge stack of items at once rather than have to do them all individually. Should probably pick these as well, shouldn't I? I'll worry about it later. Farmers can do that, and I don't have a use for apples. I don't think I have a recipe for them. Nice apple pie would be nice. Let's see. Let's drop off. What's it come under? 770 flax. Yeah, so I don't need anyone threshing flax. And then I can make all that, and then I can go and then... I don't need people making it into linen thread, because I can go and do all that at the one press of a button. So now I can reassign the staff, I think. That might be a really good way of doing this. Tools. I should have some bronze sides. I'll take a couple. I don't want to take too many, because they get heavy. Also slightly annoying how you often have to rebind things when they've run out, but you've replaced them with an identical one. Doesn't that look nice, running through the apple orchards? I wanted to get up close to an apple, actually. It's cool, though. It is cool. Your niece was dressed as a strawberry on a carnival. What was that for? Was that for any particular event? I think farmer skill only affects barn workers. Yeah, I think so, Rabsonic, too. I think you're right with that. Oh, that's the assumption I've been working on, anyway. Yeah, my kids are doing fine, thanks. Youngest daughter now plays football for Durham City under 14s at the moment. But she's been asked to go and train with the under 16s. She's just 14 herself, so she's like training with the big kids. But that's cool. She's she's doing really well with that. She also got invited to train with the Leeds United Shadow Academy team, which is basically just like a feeder team for the Leeds United Academy team, which is a feeder team for the professional Leeds United women's football. So it's like a feeder for the professional team. But that's like I don't know. She's just got to try out for them if she wants. But all this stuff takes time to get to and travel to, and none of it's on your doorstep. But she's doing great. And other daughter is in the Air Cadets. So she spent a weekend doing marksmanship training with air rifles last weekend, which she really enjoyed. Although, to be honest, I don't think the instructor was very good. And I think her old dad could have taught her better. In Germany, you celebrate Fasching, which is a carnival in English. Fasching, what's that? Oh, is it just like... Is there any particular... I mean, I guess it's this time of year, is it? Is there like a theme to it? Or is it just an excuse for a party? Not that you ever need an excuse for a party. Are these things ready? Carrots are ready. I'm guessing the farmers should be out doing their thing. He's picking apples or cherries, which is nice. Don't have a use for cherries at the moment either, sadly. But this flax production, I can get mega rich off this. And I think I will do, because... First off, though, I want to do the cheese run. If we can do a cheese run every season, we can quickly get a lot of stuff produced. And if I can get the money back from selling the final product, then it makes sense to visit all the villages, buy all the milk and soured cheese or soured milk, whatever, and produce something nice out of it. Pre-Lent festival? Is that what Shrove Tuesday is supposed to be in the UK? Which we call Pancake Day. I don't really do religion. It's not my thing. But I celebrate the things that involve eating, so... But we just know that as Pancake Day. I think that's supposed to be pre-Lent, isn't it? The other thing about having your workers produce linen thread from the flax stalks, and I don't know if this has been altered or patched, but it used to be the case when I last played, that's an extremely effective way of leveling up their production skill very quickly. Oh, sorry, folks. I've got my... I'll just mute the mic. I've got the phone going there. There we go. I didn't want to cancel the call or anything because it's a business call, so let's let it go to the answer phone. I should have had that muted before I started streaming. I'll do that now. And off. Thank you very much. No more interruptions. So, fashion. It's an excuse to celebrate spring and buy loads of... oh, loads of donuts? Nice. That is good to hear. Yep, I am keen on donuts. We've got a donut shop open up fairly locally, and it's one that makes it all in-house, so these like proper handmade donuts. They're a bit more expensive, but they taste so, so good. Better than your like Dunkin' Donuts and Krispy Kreme and stuff like that. Or worse, the supermarket donuts, which are just like bad, real bad. Not that I need to be eating any more donuts at the moment. Crap, I haven't been... Look at my weight limit. Does this still work, by the way? When you hold down the arrow key? Yep, seems to. So when you're overloaded, sprinting doesn't work, but if you press the W key and the arrow key at the same time, it moves. I don't know if this game is available on console. I remember someone asked me a question... Because I gave some tips out on something. It must have been another game, because I don't think this is on console. And there was some like key combo you could do, like this, that worked great. And someone said, oh, what's a console equivalent? And I was like, I don't know, actually. Hard to judge donuts when you haven't eaten one in more than 5 years. Is that because you don't like them, Tiger Faust? Or you just taking a break? Or... needing to stay off them like I do. Someone is very desperate to get me. Right, I better put this in. Where's the flax? 82 kilos of flax. So we'll go and thresh that, in fact. Whoops. Have I got Discord open still? Big celebration statewise is Mardi Gras. Is that like across the entire states then? Because it's famous for being a New Orleans thing, isn't it? Is there any more flax? Do I have any more fields of this stuff? Because yeah, there's something on the go here. What's this? This looks like wheat, actually. Is that wheat? Yeah, wheat. I'll let the farmers do that. Actually, I won't. What I'll do is I'm going to break my own scythe here. These things wear out amazingly quickly, by the way. So when one day I get iron sides, I'll be very, very happy. There you go. And we'll keep the fresh one. And they can do the rest of that work there. You don't eat refined sugars? Yeah. I need to, like... That's what I've been cutting out the last couple of weeks. And I need to cut it out more as well. Or keep off them, I should say. Did I get some wheat? Some simple wheat. A little bit. Let's have a little look. Krispy Kreme are fresh, but too doughy for you. Dunkin' Donuts are usually not that fresh. Dunkin' Donuts, when I was in the States, I seem to remember those being quite nice. But my family went to... There's only about 2 or 3 Dunkin' Donuts in the UK, but they were going past one last week, I think, or the week before. So they brought a box of 6 back. Do you know what? They were really disappointing. They didn't taste fresh, as you've said. Flavors weren't that great. Now, I had them up on a pedestal above Krispy Kreme, and Krispy Kreme aren't that great. At least in the UK, they're not that great. But, yeah, disappointing. But yeah, locally made stuff is the best stuff. Let's hope the shop keeps going. Or maybe not. Maybe the shop doesn't need to keep going. It doesn't need to feed my expanding waistline any further. Yeah, sure, Cringe. Put a picture up on Discord. My kids don't do costumes anymore. They used to like dress up for Halloween and stuff. but or school like projects and plays, but all those days seem to be gone. Let's have a look at the management. So we have someone. This is going to be in production. Let's put these away. Actually, I should kind of keep these open so I can see where the problems are. Resources are fine. That one's okay. We're missing someone in Sewing Hut 2. But that's all right. What about... The resource stall is what? Short... Hang on. He's a stall holder. Oh, he was just a desperate person to put in. I think I put someone in to sell. So we're selling logs. This is generating me cash. Selling logs and firewood and planks and sticks. I've put a right old mixture of stuff in. It's a resource stall, that's why. I should sell feathers. Anyway, I could sell flaxseed. I don't know what price I get from me. I don't know whether it's better selling flaxseed on here. I don't think it is. I think you're better selling the expensive stuff directly to the merchants. Anyway, that's fine. I was looking for... What's the production on this then? It's set to linen thread and simple bags. No, I'll take that off. I mean, this does get me production XP. There's no worker in this at the moment, so let's just take this off altogether. Some simple bags are good because they're used for... That's fine. Farming. And if there's a shortage of them, then I often forget. You're making the same. Right. They're doing 21 linen thread a day. And 2.94. Let's take that off. And I'm going to put you onto the wool thread. Now, this is something I can forget about, so it can just make the wool thread. That's fine. I don't think it'll make that much, because I don't think we have that much to make, but it'll just tick over. The linen thread we're going to do en masse, though. Let me just look at the fields in case I've missed a flax field. Wait. I think I've done them. That's all of them. I don't know why it's showing us not... Why it says 100 there. Does that mean empty when it's that colour? There's the 40. That was 100. And yeah, that other one was 100. So, yeah, we've done them. I think. I go help pick the other stuff. I kind of like the farming in this game. It's one of my favourite activities in there. Krispy Kreme used to have a devil's food glazed, which was fantastic. They've changed it a bit. It's still pretty good. I kind of like the strawberry flavoured ones with all sorts like the pink icing on top, obviously. That's needed. I can't remember what was in the middle of those, though. Maybe there wasn't anything. Can't remember which other one I liked. But this local one we place we found. I say local. It's still about 12, 15 miles away. I don't go near the town very often. They do this really, really nice toffee fudge one. Or is it caramel toffee fudge they call it? It's like a really simple one. I don't think there's anything inside the donut. It's all in the topping with little lumps of fudge on top. But it's so good. And I'm not usually one for that sort of flavour. That was nice. Duncan just heats up frozen donuts once a day when they're out. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. But it probably explains why they taste pretty bland, dull things. It's nice talking about food again. Maybe not so nice when I can't eat the damn stuff. Anything more fun than picking carrots in a game? So if I get the carrots and the onions and the beetroot, we can do a mass production run of vegetable soup. We'll see where we get to by the end of today's stream with the production XP. If it looks like it's... Oh my god, I'm overloaded again. Doesn't take long, does it? Gonna go and watch the farmers for a bit. It is nice seeing them all working, look. Tilling the land, spreading manure, I'm guessing, and someone else. See, that's production line farming right there. One guy harvesting, and at the same time the other one's following behind with a bag of shit, spreading it on. And as he goes down, someone's following behind him, digging it in. That is proper production line farming. What do I think was the hardest fight in Kingdom Come Deliverance?